Your Excellency, Sheikh Fahad bin Mohammed bin Jaber Al Thani, in absentia, the Chairman of the Board of Directors. Your Excellency, Sheikh Abdurrahman bin Mohammed bin Jaber Al Thani, Managing Director, founding member of the bank, founding board member of the bank. Mr. Yusuf Baidan, the Vice Chairman, again part of the foundation. Distinguished guests, fellow colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Sheikh Abdurrahman has spoken from his bottom of his heart. We were together in Germany. I was trying to showcase the bank's progress, how we have performed consistently last 10 years. Perhaps his memory is 34 years. As he rightly said, with the 15 million capital today, the bank has progressed over 7 billion and the right issue has been oversubscribed by 1.8 times. It's a terrific accomplishments. And especially when you start building brick by brick, his memories are nostalgic. We have to recognize that. Our bank, with the vision of the board, with the collective efforts of the team, has been a very successful performer. It's not only for shareholders, not only for customers, not only for regulators, society at large. The bank, which was envisioned by the founding fathers of this bank institution, has taken extraordinary leap. Today, we are a successful combination. You can see here, sustainability. It's not you perform mercurially, you go up and then fall down. No. Consistently we maintain a very good performance. Some of the performing ratios have driven most of the awarding agencies and rating agencies to ascribe very big recognition. While Sheikh Abdurrahman could recollect 34 years, I can recollect 10 plus years, 11 years to be precise. Extraordinary memory again. Today we run a balance sheet of 55 billion. 2002, the country's balance sheet, combined commercial banks balance sheet, including Islamic Bank balance sheet, is 54 billion. Qatar has taken extraordinary momentum in terms of social progression, economic progression, political progression. And we are synchronizing our vision. Today, consistently, we have been recognized as the best performing bank. Not because we are the biggest, but we are performing in terms of ratios. The highest return on shareholders' money. Given the size of the shareholders' money, we produced. Gone are the days where we used to produce over 35 to 40%. Today, we are producing over 22%, which is highest. Not even QNB has reached this level of performance efficiency. Thanks to the vision of my board, they allowed me to run. It's very important. You have to recognize some of the nostalgic memories I have to share with you. Both these gentlemen, both Sheikh Fahad and Sheikh Abdurrahman, interviewed me. I saw the aspirations in them way back in 2002. They want to convert this bank as the best bank. Somehow they were struggling to get the right kind of people. That was the aspirations. Having put the brick way back in 1979, aspirations was logical. You can understand what they want to achieve. And they said to me in the interview, you will have a blank check to run. You put a plan, you support, we will support you. Otherwise, way back in 2002, we would not have imagined setting up an institution in Japan. There was no stoppage for my execution. Their vision, our execution has blended as one performing enterprise. I remember way back in 2007 when Sheikh Abdurrahman, I was in office inauguration of our Japanese representation. He, more than me, he was excited to send a message that Central Bank finally has endorsed you as a chief executive. He sent it. I'm telling you because these are my memories which I cannot erase. Extraordinary brotherhood. That's the kind of team we built in. American to Australian, today 26 nationalities we done. There was no inhibition in procuring the best of talents, intellectual assets from anywhere in the world. That's my combination today. Our profession is integral, not your passport. That's the conception we achieved. How to transform this bank from a local to regional, regional to global. That was the mission we three have coined and put credible plans. Credible execution again. That was the result. I remember in 2003, when the first time Financial Times recognized this bank as the best bank. It is not the numbers which were speaking. It's only the vision. It was conversion of this bank into a modernization, modern institutions, convergence of banking and technology, use SMS banking, use web banking, use GPRS technology, and taking this to a new vision. People saw the light. Financial Times, at the time, the numbers didn't speak. Numbers were transgressing slowly but steadily. Recognized, Sheikh Fahad was with me to receive this award in Dorchester, London. That was I should see the emotions in them. 2004, when Sheikh Abdurrahman was honored as a lifetime achievement as a banker who has been sitting on the board as a managing director for years, he was recognized by Bankers Middle East, and the bank was also recognized as the best commercial bank in the Middle East. He was there. That's the kind of passion. That's the kind of commitment. I was talking about Tony Lee was there at 6:30. I have never seen him stepping out, on a daily basis, coming here at 6 o'clock. And again, on access, free access. Today we have an open door policy. This team is a very enterprising team. Our culture as an institution today is very simple, professional, at the same time, yet behave as good, responsible businessmen. That's the culture we try to inculcate. That's the blend we need to take this further. When they asked me how you want to take this back, I said I want to create as an enterprise of global pursuit. We have to be like Standard Chartered. We have to be like HSBC. We have to move from local to regional. We are the first one, mind you. We are the first one to set in first application in the cross-border. It's Dubai. It's not QNB. Today QNB has got 25 locations. We have almost 12 locations. We are inaugurating our Australian office on 3rd of April. We are going to have by end of this year 18 offices. Take it from me, the board has cleared it. 18 locations. It's all organic. We didn't go and acquire big units and dilute the short-term earnings of the shareholders. We have a vision. We carefully execute. Otherwise, the board would have never allowed me to set up an office in 2005, 2006 we set up in Singapore, Korea, again, Turkey. We are going places, Frankfurt, London. First time Sheikh Fahad was with me during the IMF time in Japan and Korea. He said, beautiful settings. These offices are commercially profitable. Cross-border again, organic, whether it is Dubai representative office converted into full-scale operation. We are back in 2008. We are consolidating still. We have a long way to go. Abu Dhabi representative office was set up. It was converted into last year as a full-scale operations. And again, when it comes to Kuwait, we set up an organic. Shareholders' money has been every brick by brick we spent. That's a carefully crafted strategy. And we communicate on a daily basis. Whether it's not location-centric, wherever they are, I connect myself like you all have contributed. Clearly, this is just a beginning. I tell you, this is just a beginning. The passion and the perseverance, the hard work we have, this is just a beginning. This bank will go further. Operating from one stop, one building 10 years before, today we are integrating we are operating in 5 different buildings. We are integrating as one enterprise in one single building, state-of-the-art building. That is not the brick and mortar story alone. We have a bank, we have an insurance, we have further taking this to multiple levels of services. We are going to create wealth management, asset management, we are going to create factoring, we are going to create leasing, we have all these are embedded in the 3-year plan. Our commitment to is to scale it up gradually with the synchronized growth. Where the market momentum was coasting very well, we were growing at 20%, 30%. Last 3 years, we were coasting around 7 to 8%. That's what the market dictum is all about. Nothing more, nothing less. Banking is long term. Your vision is long term, not to fire up short term and take the market risk to bottom. We don't need to do that. As an enterprise, we believe within the management discipline, human resources is ultimate. That's the capital. Financial capital is one aspect. How we transgressed, again, looking back, we have come a long way. If you look, even in the current context, while management as well as the board is operating as one team, down the line, we operate as team leadership. No individual achieves anything. We behave as one enterprise, one team, one goal. This is the vision we set in 2002. We will continue to maintain this discipline. We have created very many teams. Cricket team, we are the number 1 today. We are the number one among the interbanks in the cricket team. Out of 13 teams, we got the best recognition. We are the number one in sports. 200 people out of 1,200 people in the bank participated in the National Sports Day. Last year as well as this year, His Excellency Governor of the Central Bank has recognized. That is not an ordinary culture. We are coming together. We are still developing ourselves. We have a football team. We have table tennis team. We have cricket team. We have billiards team, bowling team. We have family as a culture. We are developing sportsmanship for a country which has got extraordinary feast ahead. And again, we created a portal this year. We have created training portal. We also created e-learning process. We are also setting up conceptually every 3 months we are releasing the newsletter. Again, electronic newsletters are getting transgressed. We have quarterly newsletters we are sending across. Our conception is to build this enterprise further and make sure we participate in multiple points. 5-fold program we set in as an enterprise for the staff. 1, we should work for the best place. 2, we should also set up a career progression for the locals. 3, we also want to set in a mission, women participation in the governance, which I'll explain to you how we are progressing. And again, we also should have modernization in our mission. And the last but not the least, we are the brand. Nobody knows my name. I walk across the airport, I walk across anywhere in the functions, they call my name as Doha Bank. And I believe that's what we all should do. Again, down the line, similar trends are happening. You're all ambassadors of this institution. You're all carrying the mission. You carry the logo in your heart. And that will change the culture of your perception. And again, we as an enterprise, we have developed career progressions. Qatarizations, we are 24%. Even last couple of weeks before, myself and Abdul Rahman, HR manager, we were together with the minister. He was applauding our good work. We also appreciated our commitment to society. That's the only thing he was talking throughout the discussions. The minister was saying the most human bank is Doha Bank. Most consciously, socially responsible bank is Doha Bank. We produce the largest football again. That's what we offered as a tribute to the country on the National Sports Day. That's the culture we want to develop. We want to develop a culture of oneness, culture of togetherness, culture of taking this bank further for the prospects. And our road is ahead is bumpy. It is going to be tough. Time and again, the vision of the board is to recognize the challenges, improve the service standard. We have enough scope for improvement. The challenges we have is enormous, but we are not going to compromise on our commitment. We are winners. We make it happen, not let it happen. We believe that we are part of the answer, not necessarily part of the problem. We believe we see the gain, not the pain. We also want to make sure we work hard. Commitment to society, commitment to institution is commitment to God. Work is worship, and that's what we do. Most of you know the caterpillar story. A caterpillar, when it turns into butterfly, it goes through a struggle. It has to go through the cocoon. An impatient boy broke the cocoon when the biology teacher was teaching. The caterpillar died. There's no substitute for hard work. There is no substitute for knowledge. There's no substitute for commitment. We, as an enterprise, we will not substitute anything other than professional commitment and hard work. Good luck to one and all. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.